Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, what if that big, beautiful moon just wasn't there? Well, today we're going to take that a step further. What if it didn't just vanish, but exploded? It's a wild thought, and we're about to dive into a cosmic what-if that is absolutely terrifying, but also kind of fascinating. So just imagine it for a second. You look up, expecting to see that familiar, silvery glow, but instead, there's just a black, empty void. Our constant companion gone in an instant. What happens to us, to our planet? Well, let me tell you, the consequences are way more dramatic than you could possibly think. Okay, so let's set the scene. One moment, the moon is orbiting peacefully, just like it has for billions of years. And the very next, bam, it's gone. An event like that would be, without a doubt, the single greatest, most spectacular show in all of human history. And yeah, probably the last one too. Now, we gotta be super clear about this. This is pure scientific imagination, right? There's no physics we know of, no force in the universe that could just make the moon detonate like that. But by imagining the impossible, by asking this crazy question, we can get a much, much better appreciation for how incredibly vital our moon is to, well, everything. First off, let's just talk about size for a second. Earth is about 12,700 kilometers across. The moon, almost 3,500. It's not some tiny rock. It's a massive partner in our cosmic dance. And that's why we call it our cosmic stabilizer. It's like a giant anchor in space that keeps our planet steady and predictable. Its presence is literally woven into the fabric of our world. And here are just a few of the jobs it does that we totally take for granted. It's not just a pretty nightlight. That 23.5-degree tilt that gives us our seasons, the moon locks that in place. It's the master of our ocean tides. And get this, it actually acts like a brake on the Earth, slowing down our spin. Without the moon, our days would only be about 6 to 8 hours long. So you can see, if you take the moon out of the equation, all of these absolutely crucial systems just fall apart. So let's get into the first, and I mean most immediate catastrophe, the total and utter chaos that would happen to our oceans. And it all comes down to this one simple concept: gravity. You see, the moon is constantly pulling on the Earth. Yeah, the sun pulls on us too, but the moon is so much closer that its pull on our tides is way, way stronger. It's this delicate gravitational dance that keeps our oceans in check. So here's the moment of truth. The moon holds our oceans on what you could call a gravitational leash. And the second it explodes, that leash is cut. All that water, billions of tons of it that was being pulled into a bulge by the moon's gravity, would suddenly have nowhere to go. It would snap back with unbelievable force. And this chart, wow, this chart shows you exactly what that snapback would look like. We're not talking about a big wave. Look at that difference. Normal tides, maybe a couple of meters. We are talking about planet-sweeping mega tsunamis, over 1,000 meters high. Waves like that, traveling at the speed of a jetliner, would just wash over entire continents. No coast anywhere would be safe. But okay, let's say somehow you survived the global flood. Just when you think it's over, the sky itself would start to fall. See, the moon isn't just gone. It's now been turned into millions and millions of rocky projectiles, all hurtling through space right where the moon used to be. Let's just walk through this nightmare timeline. About 1.3 seconds after the explosion, we'd see the flash of light. Then, an eerie quiet for about 2 or 3 days. And then, it starts. The first fragments hit. Within a single week, it would become a nonstop global meteor storm. Earth would get a beautiful new ring, just like Saturn, except this one would be a ring of death, made from our old moon, raining fire down on us for centuries. Now, for anyone who might have survived all of that, hiding deep underground, the planet itself would become something you wouldn't even recognize. The very rhythm of the Earth would become completely and totally broken. Hey, remember this number from before? 23.5 degrees? That's our planet's tilt. It's the simple, elegant reason we have predictable seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter. And the one and only thing holding that tilt steady is the moon's gravity. So, without that anchor, our planet would start to wobble on its axis like a dying spinning top. Seasons, as we know them, gone. They'd be replaced by these chaotic, wild swings between scorching heat for decades, followed by deep freeze ice ages. The poles could drift down to where the equator used to be. No complex life could ever adapt to something that extreme. So, after the world-drowning floods, after the fire from the sky, and after the complete climatic chaos, what's actually left of our home? The end wouldn't be some big final explosion. It'd be this slow, grinding, terrible process with a constant rain of meteors, a climate gone haywire, and dead oceans. The final outcome for life on Earth is pretty simple and pretty chilling. It's just bye-bye.
And that really leaves us with this one last profound question. The planet we know, our Earth, is defined by its rhythm, its stability, its amazing ability to support life. If you strip all of that away, is the barren, wobbling, bombarded rock that's left behind even our home anymore? It certainly makes you look up at that beautiful silver glow in the sky in a whole new light, doesn't it?